Hey! Hello!
Hello!
Hello! Well, welcome back to Blue Peter. Haven't seen you since last Tuesday, I don't think, wasn't it? Later on in the show, we've got some bagpiping girl guides, and Karen will be climbing up Nelson's column, I think. Is that
I
correct?
shall be.
Lovely.
Yes,
Lovely.
it was definitely something to behold up there.
And I'll be abseiling off the post office tower.
Ooh.
But do you know what, Karen?
What, Russ?
There's some sort of festival, some celebration coming up, isn't there, in about 40 days' time or something?
There may well be, Russ.
Is it Christmas?
Christmas? I think we've just had Christmas.
Ah, it can be Christmas. Something to do with, is it Easter?
Easter? It
I
may
think
well
it is.
be. Yes.
You know,
it certainly is. And it may have something to do with what I'm holding in my hand.
yeah, I wonder why you're looking a bit fruity there, Karen.
Really?
Why are you holding that?
Oh, thank you very much. This, I can tell you, is a lemon. See, okay there?
Oh, share, just, that's
The
it.
cat upsetting him. Right. Yes, this is a lemon, and I'm holding it because there soon will be Shrove Tuesday.
Shrove Tuesday. You know, I used to think that Easter was just about eggs and bunnies, but I think there's more to it.
Yes,
Karen?
yes, there certainly is. I can tell you that Shrove Tuesday is about the beginning of Lent. It's the day before the beginning of Lent, which is, as you know, a Christian festival.
Christian just being one of the many major religions of the world, obviously.
Of course, of course. So,
That's,
so Lent being a Christian festival.
yeah, I think lots of children about this time of year will be having pancakes, actually, won't they?
They shall, they shall.
I know I did when I was a youngster,
Mm-hmm.
and I expect, you know, I never thought about it before, but I've often wondered why do we have pancakes at Easter, at Lent,
Wow.
40 days
Well,
before
indeed.
Easter?
It's to do with the fact that, well, you tell me, what are pancakes made from?
Well, as I understand it, pancakes are made from very simple ingredients, really.
Very
Eggs,
simple.
flour, milk, and sometimes garnished with a lemon.
Sometimes, or, if you prefer, maple syrup.
Do you know, I think I'd like to make some, wouldn't you, Karen?
Me too.
Shall we go to the kitchen and have a go?
Well, later in the programme, we will be going to the kitchen. You'll need some items. You'll need some flour, you'll need eggs, you'll need milk, and perhaps a lemon or some maple syrup, or even golden syrup, if you prefer.
Do we need sticky back plastic for this one?
I'm afraid we don't.
We
Not
don't?
for this one, no.
Okay, but first we're going to see some the world's tallest pencil staircase ever been built by a Boy Scout. Let's go over to the kitchen. Wow, so weren't those yodeling Maoris fantastic? Oh, here she is!
Hello!
How'd you get on? Nelson's column.
Oh, I must tell you, it was the most exhilarating experience of my life.
Fantastic. That's what Blue Peter's all about, isn't it?
Yeah.
Adventure.
Still
Anyway.
chafes a little,
Ooh,
yes, from all the rigging.
we'll get you some cream for that. It'll be fine.
Oh, I think so.
Anyway, back to more serious matters. We have to make some pancakes because
We
soon
do.
it'll be Easter.
It will be. So, things you'll need. We have some flour.
Ooh.
Get close up on that. No? Okay. We need some milk.
Great.
Yes. Then we have a lemon, or lemon juice. And we talked about how that might be used as a garnish.
Lovely.
To add some flavour. And then we also have our egg.
Super.
Wonderful.
Don't forget, children, though, get a grown-up to help you with this because we're talking
Definitely.
about some hot things and a lot of, well, there could be some spillage.
Yes,
and we
there
do not want
certainly
spillage.
could be.
Right, now, why do we use these particular ingredients, Karen?
Well, I will tell you. The way that we use these is
Well, why do we, really?
Why?
Yes, why?
Oh, well, Shrove Tuesday is
Yeah.
the day before Lent, as I said earlier.
Yeah.
And Lent, as we all know, children, is to represent the 40 days and 40 nights that Jesus spent in the wilderness, leading up to his death. So, this is how we celebrate, using up all of the fatty and sweet things in our household.
There we go.
Ready for Lent when we don't eat those sweet and fatty things. What are you giving up for Lent this year, Russ?
Oh, goodness me. I've got so many vices and sins that I don't know which one to give up, really.
Oh, well, let's not talk about that
No,
here.
maybe not. Perhaps those recreational drugs I won't use anymore, possibly, but...
Absolutely.
Anyway, as I understand it, then we have, what, a couple of ounces of flour.
Absolutely, yes.
Yeah,
110 grams of flour.
An egg.
An egg.
One of Karen's eggs. Half a pint of milk. And
And then we mix it all together, yes.
Right, super. So let's crack on, shall we?
Well, actually, no.
Oh.
We had an idea that we might actually just use the one that we made earlier.
Brilliant. We like doing that with Blue Peter. So,
this is a ready-made pancake mix.
what I'm looking for now is a tad of butter to put on there.
Oh, right, that would be useful, wouldn't it?
Looks like we're clean out.
Oh, well.
Never mind.
Let's
Ask Mum if she's got some. Pop it in the pan. Whack it on the old doofer. And...
As Russ is going to add the oil to the pan instead of butter, I am going to add some milk, and if I read the instructions carefully on the back, we have to pour in the milk to the ready-made mix, and we pour it all the way up to the line. Okie dokie.
Might need a grown-up to help you with that one.
You may well need a grown-up to help you. I am keeping my hands as steady as I possibly can, which is a good idea. Then we give it a good shake. Okay.
We know a song about that, don't we? But we won't sing it now.
No, I don't think that's appropriate, is it?
So, warm up the oil. Only takes a minute.
I've got a bit of arm ache, I don't know about you.
She used to work in a bar. It's fine.
Work in a bar.
Have you finished? Have you finished your shaking yet, Karen?
I just want to make sure that it's thoroughly shaken. I think I should perhaps have worn some more appropriate underwear. It's quite enjoyable, actually. It's quite therapeutic.
You could tell them where we're going off on safari in the summer.
Oh, yes,
on a
of
Blue Peter
course.
safari.
We are indeed.
Yeah.
We will be going to Australia. We'll be going out into the outback, and we'll be doing it for charity.
Yeah. Oh, hang on. Oh no, apparently there's been cuts. We're going to Leicester instead.
Leicester?
Yes, unfortunately we can't afford Australia.
Leicester.
Well, we're going to have to find our own way there and claim back expenses. Anyway, let's get on with the pancakes.
Right.
That's looking nice and hot.
It is. We shan't test it. As we said earlier, you must get an adult to help you with this kind of hot
I haven't got
stove
any protective
operation.
clothing on, so I'm going
We
to,
haven't,
just in case it does...
It's extremely naughty, actually, not wearing appropriate gloves, but we'll let you off just this once.
Bit of smoke coming off it as well.
So, I'll just add
Right.
some of the pancake mix.
Do you know what? I think I'm going to put too much fat in there.
Yeah, I think.
You must be careful, kids, not to deep fry them.
But doesn't it smell lovely? Smell
The
that?
aroma, I just wish this was smell-o-vision rather than television, because you'd really get the full effect then.
I think actually we'll come back to this later in the
It
programme.
actually smells like the wilderness, doesn't it?
It does indeed.
Yeah.
For the moment, we'll be off and we'll go and see what Terry's up to. And he's on Wimbledon Common. Over to Terry.
Now, one of the great traditions of pancake making, Karen, is actually tossing the pancake.
Tossing the pancake. Yeah.
What do you like at tossing?
I'm not bad actually. I'm a little out of practice recently, but
Yeah.
I'm sure I'll be able to get back on it.
I used to be a bit of a champion tosser in my youth, so I'm going to try it again now. Let's see if I can get this right without it sticking to the ceiling.
Careful!
Where? Oh, hang on.
Oh.
It didn't go, did it? Oh my goodness.
Oh dear. This is
Never
a
mind.
bit messy.
We can edit that out.
Oh my goodness.
Live
Now,
TV.
children-
It's funny, but
Children, when you do this at home, you will need an adult to
Hey.
help you, unless you want it on the
There we go.
floor.
Look at that.
Excellent. I think
Try
that
that
deserves a
again.
round of
There we go.
applause, Russ.
fabulous.
Round of applause.
And obviously the reason we do that is to cook the thing on both sides. So there we go. I think that's almost ready for somebody to taste it. Make sure
Now,
that's switched off, obviously. Health and
do
safety.
we have a preference? Do we roll, or do we just eat as is, as a flat pancake? What would you? What are your preferences,
what
Russ?
my mum used to do. That's a bit of lemon.
We don't. Do we really need to know what your mum
Sugar.
used to do?
We haven't got any lemon, have we? Right, let's have a go, shall we?
Right, we'll give it a roll. And of course, we have washed our hands, children.
You're not telling me you're still dirty, Aaron, are you?
From Nelson's column.
From Nelson's column. Honestly.
Right. Okay. Well, let's have a taste, I suppose.
Okay. That looks absolutely
Looks appetising, doesn't
original,
it?
doesn't it? Look at that, eh? Gosh.
Spongy.
And yet surprisingly nourishing. Now, have a go at that yourself, kids. I think it's almost near the end of the programme. But I've enjoyed it. Have you enjoyed it?
I've certainly enjoyed it,
I
Russ.
know you have. Right, see you next week. What have we got coming up next week? Anything interesting?
Not much, no.
Oh, right. I think we've got the world record shortest giraffe.
Shortest
On the
giraffe.
programme, live in the studio. And Jeremy Clarkson will be telling us some of his children's stories.
Oh, lovely.
So we look forward to that.
We'll
Oh,
be
I think I can hear the theme tune.
Me too. Goodbye.
Bye. I'm sure I can hear the theme tune. Dog joke? What's dog joke?
You know, oh God,